What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I want to share a testimony piggybacking off of a recent one I shared about being a premarital counselor, and that is of officiating some weddings. So I've been a premarital counselor 5 times. Ruining the video in the first 20 seconds. Geez, one take wonders over here though, guys. You can count on our vulnerability for show. 5 times I've been a premarital counselor. 4 of those 5, I also served as the officiant in their wedding. And first of all, just crazy, right? Like the institution of marriage, like to get to be the spiritual blessing, spiritual, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say authority. I don't know. The one, I mean, my name's on the license, you know? So yeah, you got the governmental authority in the state, but the spiritual authority, you know, to wed a couple is just amazing. It's like, it's a deeper weight of like responsibility. It's kind of like being a godfather at a infant baptism. I don't know how many of y'all grew up witnessing infant baptisms. I was baptized as an infant. Some of y'all suckers had to wait till y'all was like 13. I was baptized as an adult as well, so don't get your feathers too ruffled. Anyways, infant baptisms, maybe it's similar in a will as well. It's like your godparents, I guess, are the people that would, in a will, be the ones responsible, you know, as your guardians if your parents passed away. Maybe that's the thing. In infant baptism, it's like these are the, you know, the couple people that are committing to aiding your parents in just being there for you and looking out for you and caring for you spiritually, you know, serving as just mentor figures in your life, people you can lean on if you need someone to lean on. And obviously different godparents take that role more significantly than others. And similar with officiants, you know. Some people are just doing their job. All right, another day as a pastor, gonna wed a couple. But for me, these are 4 couples that I got to do premarital counseling with. These are 4 couples that I got to just walk with them in their relationship, and like on their wedding day, like genuinely vouch for, you know, like genuinely put my signature on that thing, like put my stamp of approval on this relationship, my belief, my trust. And it's like not something you would want to do for a couple that you didn't believe in, right? And so to get to be a part of, you know, seeing 4 different couples that I do like believe in so much and I'm so proud of, it's just special. Pat and Kaylee Jones, and then Chris and Ray Roach, and Kirsten and Mason English, and then Joey and Morgan Nelson, just like beautiful couples, amazing couples. It's not even like an honor to be an officiant, because it's not like you're getting, no one cares about you on the wedding day, like you're not getting an award or anything like that. But like maybe before the Lord it feels like an honor, like man, what an awesome role to serve in. Like, I mean, just pretty special. And you never know if you're gonna get to do it again, you know? Like, no guarantees. I'm not even a vocational pastor anymore, so that hurts my odds, for sure. But it's just cool, you know? It's just not something that I could have even imagined. Like, you know, I've shared some videos about mattering in someone's life and how it's important to me, and I think one of the primary things we can do as people is just love somebody. Just love somebody, right? Matter to somebody. And I took that I guess you could say call. I took that challenge. I tried to start doing that as a junior in high school, and that looked like not a whole lot of effectiveness in those initial stages. Not terrible, but effective for me was a low bar. You know, just like any encouragement whatsoever. Is this even a net positive for someone else's life? You know, like, or is my relationship with them, you know, a drag and a negative on their life? Like, if I can just be in the positive camp, like you'd rather have a relationship with me than not at all, then I'm like inspired, like this is going amazing, like let's go. If enough people do that, who knows what this person on the receiving end can turn into, what they'll become, what they'll do for, you know, their future family, what they'll do for society. It's just so amazing to get to invest in people. Like, people run the universe. Maybe universe is not the best word, but the earth is run by people. Doesn't that scare the crap out of you or what? Like, human beings are in charge of governing the earth. Isn't that crazy, guys? Like, think about how many human beings you've met and what percentage of them inspire you by their integrity and wisdom and skillful work and ability to overcome hardship and joyful attitude and, you know, just definitely positive impact on society. People, like, I don't know, we would all have our own percentage, right? But regardless, it is crazy to think human beings, and you never know who, and you never know in what way, but different people are going to impact their own little worlds, for better or for worse. And some of those people are going to end up impacting big chunks of the world. And so to matter to somebody is just huge, right? And like, again, when I was a junior in high school, I'm just thinking, anything counts. Anything's better than nothing. If we all just do something, who knows what'll happen in the world, you know? Like, if we can just raise the quality of human being on average by 1%, you know, and you iterate that again and again for a couple generations, it's just an exciting thought. It gets kind of cool to think about. And so all that to say, to matter to someone, or to some, you know, someone to trust me enough to wed them, I mean, that's just like, what? And it's not like, again, it's not the same as being a best man. Like, you just need someone to do the wedding, right? So, you know, it's not necessarily like these couples are strictly saying, oh, I matter a lot to them, I made a big impact on them. But in doing premarital counseling with them, like, I know I have, with these 4 couples in particular, in some ways, like, beyond what I would have thought was possible as a junior in high school. And so it's just so special. Shout out to those 4 couples. Y'all are freaking amazing. Just pumps me up. Literally, just, I think about specific people and I want to run a marathon. Like, do y'all feel that? Like, just the energy from people taking positive action, people pressing into the harder road, that's the more rewarding road in all sorts of different facets of life, is just like, rah, you know, like, just turn me into a lion for a sec so I can gazelle across a safari and then bite off the tire of one of these safari vehicles, and some YouTube video can go viral and everyone's like, oh my gosh, LOL, that lion. But no one knew that deep inside the lion was actually pumped up because people are doing amazing things in the world. And then if I could go back to being a human after that, that would be clutch. So cool, man. Anyways, I don't have a ton else to say about it other than, you know, it's a weight. But so, I mean, just amazing. Like, to get to be on the inside, like, like, if y'all ever been to a wedding, maybe no one else thinks this way, but like, I love knowing people. Like, I want to know whatever there is to know about somebody. So hit me up if you want to share your life story. Literally, I want to hear it, you know? And so if you go to a wedding and you're a little bit more distant from the couple, like you don't know them super well, like, to me, it begs this curiosity. Like, I wonder what their story is. I wonder how they met. I wonder how their dating and engagement went. Like, were they like, you know, like how inspiring was it? And, you know, are the smiles and all the joy of today, like how rich is it? And like, what are they passionate about? What are they going to do with their life? Where are they going to live? What are their dreams? Like, you want to know that stuff. What have they been through? Maybe you don't want to know, but I love to know that stuff. But usually I don't know, because not that many people like just trying to share everything all the time, you know? It'd be kind of weird to share that much with just the general public. And so, anyways, at a wedding like that, you cheer, you're happy, you're hopeful, like, man, I want this to be an amazing life. But you don't know them well enough to be like, oh, no brainer, like, this is gonna be just the best thing ever. Like you can't say with personal conviction to the same level of depth that, like, this couple is legit. I believe in them. They're gonna make it for the long haul. This wedding is like just glory and fragrance to God. You know, like, you know that with deeper conviction the more that you know someone personally, the more that you actually see that place in their heart, not just like living life in the same sphere as them. And so, all that to say, to get to go to 4 weddings where I'm officiating the wedding, and like, I know, like I got to ask all the questions I wanted to. You know, like, we had these sessions of premarital counseling, and to see growth and overcoming and just grace and learning, you know, and to see that culminate, and not just culminate as if the wedding is a finish line, but to see that preparation for the marathon that is marriage, and to be a part of that day one and minute one is pretty special, guys. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it sounds cool to y'all, but man, it's cool. So, just want to testify. Thank you, Lord, for using my life. Again, never would have thought, when I just wanted to do something positive for somebody, that, oh man, I could be officiating weddings one day, you know? Like, I could be vouching for someone's marriage before God. Like, what? 4 times by age 27? I'm 28 now, but anyways. Like, crazy. You just, you know? And I'm just 28. Like, what's gonna happen in life? You know, like, you keep one day at a time, mattering to somebody, blessing somebody, serving somebody, loving somebody, caring about someone else's life. It's not like that's all I do. I think a lot about my own life. You know, I got problems, you know. But to have that space of, man, at least 1 hour a week, like at least 30 minutes a day, like, you know, and once you become a parent, it becomes a little bit easier, in my opinion, because your life is just like down the toilet in terms of what it used to be, and free time and stuff like that. And so you just get used to serving. And anyways, to see that make an impact, I mean, it's cool. Specifically with how much I believe in marriage as a whole, which I shared about in my video about getting to be a premarital counselor. So anyways, way to go if you listen to this whole thing. A little bit rambly today, but hey, in true brand, in true J-Train fashion, hey, I'm taking nickname suggestions. I'm feeling like J-Train's ready for an upgrade. So if you got a suggestion, hit me up. Could be anything. Doesn't even have to start with J. My middle name's Wayne, if you want to work with that. But Lil Wayne is already taken. Respect. All right. That's all I got for y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Life is worship. God is love.